Girls, this video is in continuation. We were discussing the ternary operator in the previous video. Example was 5 is greater than 7, question mark, 5 colon 7. It means if 5 is greater than 7, if the condition is true, then you will be getting 5 as answer. Otherwise, you will be getting 7. So in this case, 5 is greater than 7, isn't it? No, 5 is not greater than 7. So this one is actually false. Okay. So in case of true, you will be getting this, and in case of false, you will be getting the operand 3. So the result of this comparison, this condition is false. So the answer of this will be 7. Okay. In this case, the answer will be 7. We can take one more example. Big equals to, this is the expression written using conditional operator, question mark followed by colon. If A is greater than B, this is the condition, operand 1. If this is true, then the answer will be A, otherwise B will be stored in big. What we are doing, we are evaluating an expression using ternary operator. Okay, operand 1, if operand 1 is true, then you will be getting this, otherwise you will be getting this. And whatever we are getting, A or B, whatever we are getting, we are storing that with the help of assignment operator in big variable. Okay, so A, B. Suppose what are the values of A and B must be given somewhere. Suppose A is 5 and B is 7. So 5 and 7. 5 is greater than 7. 5 is greater than 7. No, 5 is not greater than 7. Then the value of B will be stored within big. 5 is within A and B is 7. So 7 will be stored within big. The result will be 7. Okay. Big equals to A. If A is greater than B, 5 and 7, these values I have taken to explain you just. Okay, whatever the values. If A is greater than B, if it's true, then A will be stored within B, otherwise B will be stored within big. Okay. So like this, the ternary operator, or you can say conditional operator, works upon 3 operands. These type of questions, what will be the output of this expression written using ternary operator or conditional operator, can be asked in the examination or output. Okay, and the definition of conditional operator, ternary operator, the symbol, the general syntax can also be asked. So this operator is very much important. Okay, now come to assignment operator, means equal to. This one is assignment operator, and this operator assigns the value or constant to a variable or to an identifier. Simply, this operator assigns the right side value to left side variable. Okay, this side a variable will be there and this side a value, this way. Okay, this is the way how we initialize a variable. Okay, and initialize is assigning first value to variable is known as initialization. So initialization is also assignment expression. Okay, we are assigning a value to A. So this is an assignment operator which assigns the right side value to the left side variable. Okay, this is an identifier. Okay, so simply variable name, the general syntax is you will be writing the variable name on left side, then assignment operator, and the expression you can also write. Then this will, the result of that expression will be stored in variable. Okay, this assignment operator can assign the right side value or the result of the expression written on the right side to the left side variable. Simply, for example, x equals to 5 will be stored in x, or y equals to x into 3. Okay, x will be multiplied by 3 and whatever the result, that will be stored into y. Okay, This, why we have written this? Because in Java, before using any variable, you have to declare that. Okay, we can't use any variable like this, x equals to something, y equals to something. Before using any variable, we need to declare that. This is the initialization, because, and before initialization, before using a variable, we have to declare that variable. Okay, that which variable you are going to use and what type of data that variable will be storing. I told you earlier. Okay, int x comma y, it means we are declaring that we are going to use two variables x and y, and both can store integer value. Okay, so in Java, in your program, if you have to use any variable, okay, that must declare earlier before using, or simultaneously you can declare the variable. Okay, you can use like x equals to 5, you are assigning 5 to x, same time you can declare that int x equals to 5 if you have not declared earlier. Or you can do like this, int x equals to 5. Okay, this one is declaration and this one is initialization, and you can do both the things together simultaneously with the help of this statement. Okay, and I told you earlier, if you have to declare multiple variables of same type, then you can use comma as a separator. Both are integer type, no need to declare two times, int x, int y. Write down int x comma y, semicolon. Okay, same type of variables. Fine. Then shorthand operator. The next operator is arithmetic assignment operator or shorthand operator. Okay, these are the arithmetic assignment operators or shorthand operators. Suppose you have, these are the shorthand operators, all the arithmetic operators combined with equal to sign. Okay, these are the shorthand or arithmetic assignment operators. Now suppose you have to write a equals to a plus 5. Okay, you have to add 5 with a to a only. No need to write like this. You can write a plus equal to 5. If you have to subtract 5, you can write a minus equal to 5. Multiply 5, then a into equal to 5. Divide a divided equal to 5. Okay, you can skip writing the variable twice. Okay, you will combine both the operators, the arithmetic operator plus, minus, asterisk, modulus. This will be in the beginning. Okay, whatever you have to increase or decrease or subtract or multiply, whatever you have to perform, write that operator followed by equal to in the variable, whatever the variable. Okay, and the value, by which value. If you have to, this means a equals to a plus 5, and if I am writing a into equal to y, it means for 6, y you can also write, you can multiply with another variable also. It means a equals to a into 6. Simply we are writing the operators in short, so shorthand operator. We are writing the expression in short with the help of shorthand or arithmetic assignment operators. Okay, a into equal to 6 is equivalent to a equals to a into 6. Okay, or y you can also multiply, you can write like this, a into equal to y. It means a equals to a into y. Simple. If you have to multiply with 6, you will be writing 6. If you have to multiply with any other variable, write down that name also. Fine. So these are the shorthand operators. Okay. A minus equal to 5 means A equals to A minus 5. B equals to B into 2. A equals to A upon 2. A equals to A modulus 5. Okay? Very much simple.